Look at some of our Bay Area roads and bridges where drivers here and throughout California have been paying a lot more for gas compared to the rest of the country. AAA reports Californians pay on average $5.90 for unleaded regular. San Francisco is 3 cents higher at $5.95. Oakland and San Jose are just a few cents cheaper. So why are we paying at least $2 more to fill up compared to other drivers nationwide? We sent out KPIX 5's Wilson Walker to find out.
We all know we pay more for gas, no mystery there. And there are a number of reasons why we do, right? There are taxes and environmental fees that are higher in California. There is also the cost of producing the specific blends of gas that we use here.
All of those taxes and cost of the cleaner burning gasoline are legitimate. They definitely do make a difference. And prior to 2015, they explained the entire difference between California and the rest of the country.
2015 brought the Torrance refinery explosion that caused a statewide price jump, and Berkeley economist Severin Bornstein says prices never fully recovered. By his math, even if you throw out all the taxes and extra production costs, California prices are still higher than the national average.
In 2021, the differential averaged 30 cents a gallon, and that translates to about $4 billion for California over the course of a year.
Yeah, so there's one tank here and then one there. It's getting pretty bad.
So altogether?
Altogether, it's about $250 to fill up.
The current surge in prices has Sacramento talking about gas costs, and the so-called mystery surcharge has surfaced again. Governor Newsom ordered an investigation in 2019, and Bornstein himself was part of a committee that looked at this in 2017.
And we had no power to compel the oil companies to talk to us, so they didn't. And so we haven't really cracked the nut of what happened, what changed, and why we are seeing much higher prices.
Oil producers say what we are seeing is simply the cost of doing business here in California. Some are hoping the cost pains will drive another penny by penny look at the math.
If it's costing $4 billion a year, you'd think it's worth spending a few $1 million to try to figure it out.
As for that hearing, it turned into a bit of a shouting match when Democrats took a bill that would have suspended the gas tax and replaced all the language with what would effectively be another tax on the oil producers. We're here in Martinez. Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.